This is going to be a good one because the first one is always the best one, but you guys never see the first one because I always take it down. These are not pre-recorded, I promise. That's how I can interact with you live. Okay, we're actually live, and that's what matters because you're going to be live with me. If you're not live with me, celebrate with us because we just broke a year. Not exactly today. Actually, I don't even know the day. Do you know the day, John?
October 1,
He'll say October 1. So, oh man, what a story, what a story. We got to start from the beginning, and I'm just buckle in, get it going, because this is gonna be long. I don't know how long, but it's gonna be long. I'm just gonna go through just kind of the beginning, maybe give you some insights on what changed and what happened, and highs and lows, and oh, this is gonna be good. So we're gonna go from the very beginning of YouTube and see what happened, and I'll give you a secret that I don't think I'm gonna give secrets I've never shared before. That's right, secrets I've never shared before. So there's nobody watching us live, which is okay. I can handle that. But what matters is what we're about to do. First up in the news today, though. First up in the news, big news. If you got a Saya machine, you're probably going to want to shut it off because it's literally doing nothing. Yep, Saya rig. Happy anniversary. There they go. Thank you, Yankee. Yankee's here. DUMers. Happy anniversary. Congrats, guys. Woo! Look at that. They're giving us a chat. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you got a Saya rig, you should probably shut it off because, yeah, they're going to fork it into their ASIC. Isn't that hilarious? So InnoSilicon and Bitmain are the main ones, and we've got two here. I was actually going to rent those out to you guys, and then I was like, wait a second. They're forking it. So, yeah, it's over. Basically, Saya is dead to me at this moment, which is good because the price is going to go like crazy now, right? You mine projects and you hope that they just go somewhere. And when projects do forks and stuff, as much as I hate it, it actually helps because people are doing things with it. So the developers got really upset that InnoSilicon and Bitmain did it, so they want to make their own miner, and it's an ASIC, and they say, well, nobody else can use it except us. So that's what they're doing. So basically, if you have a ASIC that is a Saya machine, it is forked. If not now, it will be in like a day or so. So like, watch out, shut it off. It's literally just killing energy unless you buy one of Saya's ASICs. So, okay, so, man, what does the perfect mining application embody? Oh boy, this is good. You can mine Hyperspace Coin. Oh, look at that. Okay, don't shut your Saya machine off. Mine Hyperspace Coin, because Hyperspace Coin is going to get you to the moon. What is Hyperspace Coin? Watch it be that crazy one. Okay, so we're going to switch over here to this screen. Make sure my audio is still good. We're going to go on the channel, and we're just going to go right from the beginning, okay? This was it. This is going to have like no views. We're not even going to add a view. We're not even adding views by doing this. Oh, I'm on a different camera. Watch out. Okay. So you guys just blurt it in the comments, blurt it in the chat. We're gonna just tear through some of these because they're hilarious. And what happened in the day. Okay. So first, before we do this, I always forget. I have to share my secret with you. Okay. The secret to my YouTube channel. Are you ready for this? Since it's a whopping amazing channel out there, right? Everybody subscribes. 70% of you don't even subscribe, so don't worry, I know who you are. Yeah, okay. So I have made videos for most of my life, probably since I could hold a camera. And I made music videos and filmed random stuff. And then, you know, the internet came along, so I decided to start uploading it. And then me and my friends, of course, John included, would do adventures. And so we were like, dude, we're going to have to film these adventures. So first we started using, what do we use? Our iPhones, I think? Like iPods? It was probably iPods. Well, yeah, we used high tapes, but I mean for internet stuff. That's right. Smash the like button. So we were using like old school stuff, right? Of course, we filmed in high 8. That was probably the first one before VHS, and then High 8. And then when YouTube's came out, I was like, you know, I'm just going to make some videos for some friends. So I used my iPod because it had a video, and I think that was the first video one I bought. And then when the iPhone came out and it had like good video, I was like, dude, I got to get that. So I used my iPhone, and then we got the GoPro. Oh my goodness, the GoPro changed everything. Oh, it was the game changer of the century, because never could you have that type of quality for that price. And I had a discount at Apple. I got like 40% off or something. So it was like a no-brainer. So here's what I did. I had a YouTube channel that was probably in existence since like 2007 or something. Yeah, 2007, July 24th of 2007. I graduated high school in 2005, and I had all this video, so I started uploading it to YouTube in 2007. Here, I'll show you guys that right here, just on my about, right? I got a lot. So what I did was I took this video that all my friends watched, and one of them went, I wouldn't say viral. It just did well, right? I mean, it wasn't viral. It got like 12,000 views, and it was 30 seconds fast forwarded of me tied up in a knot, and I got out of it, and there was fart noises in the background. Okay, like perfect for YouTube. I was tied up and I had to get out of this knot. I mean, I was on my stomach, and I guess so many people watched it on YouTube. YouTube said, hey, do you want to monetize your account? And I was like, yeah. So I monetized it, and I got nothing, right? Nothing. I was like, well, this is dumb. So I just kept uploading videos for my friends, and, you know, they get like a couple hundred views maybe, you know, they just share it with their friends, or I watched it on 8 computers, you know. So like we just watched the video over and over and over again. So, oh, I got a comment. Oh, John's yeah, you're right. I did ski down. We got to show that video someday. I wonder if they would like that. I wonder if they would like watching like videos that were like high 8. Man, that would be so much work. That'd be so much work. Okay, so the secret to why my YouTube channel became anything in Bitcoin, honestly, is because I was one of those lame people who had a YouTube channel prior to Bitcoin coming out, and I made this old money is these people, the what is Bitcoin, okay, what is Bitcoin, and it hit 44,000 views, right? So after 10,000 views, you know, I started to get a couple of pennies, and I was like, oh snap. So I basically deleted my entire channel. I shut it down, I changed the name, and deleted all the videos, and took screenshots of all the views I had, and removed all of my videos to another channel. And no one to this day has found it. Did you know that, John? John found it. No one to this day on this channel has found my other channel. That was actually, I'm going to give something away. Holy smokers, what should we give away? I don't know, coming to you soon. If you can find my other channel, I will, John, don't tell them. I'm going to give something away. Something big. Something. A fruit? What do you mean a fruit? A fruit. Oh man, I'm struggling here. I know what you mean, but I don't know. Okay, so you guys, if you can find my channel, that's your mission today. But if you don't want to pay attention to me, at least put me in the background. So I have this other channel, and of course it has 0 views on it and like 2 subscribers. But that's where all my old videos of my life and my girlfriend and fiance, now wife, and all the friends just hanging out, having good times, all the way from like 2000, way before, to the 2000, 2005, 2007, 8, 9, you know, all that stuff. So amazing. So while I made this, what is Bitcoin, I said to myself, well, let me do another Bitcoin. I was going to do a 3-part series. What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin mining explained, and then what is blockchain? Well, by the time I got done with the Bitcoin mining explained, I had 500,000 views on those 2 videos combined, and I was like, oh snap, I'm not going to be able, somebody's on the hunt, I'm not going to be able to finish the blockchain one I should just go live, right? Because I thought YouTube loved live. And so I went live. And if you guys, I don't think you guys can even see this anymore. But I'm going to play just a couple of seconds of each video. And so you guys have probably seen What is Bitcoin Mining? That's this one. And I literally just copied
the telephone
what I thought
jack and plug it into the
like what you would explain as Bitcoin. So I see I uploaded this on May of 2016. Okay. So Bitcoin, what was the Bitcoin price then? Maybe like $400 maybe. And I was like, I just wanted to explain that Bitcoin was like the internet back in the 80s. Like, right? Nerdy people using nerdy computers. Whoa, my goodness. Oh, we're going to stop everything we're doing right now. Stop what we're doing. This is incredible. Super chat. Yes. Thank you, Yankee. No, I'm not shutting down. I'm so excited. We just got a super chat. For 1 year. Celebration prize if anybody can find my other channel. Where is it? Where's the other channel? Nobody cheating. Thank you, Yankee, for celebrating the 1 year YouTube channel. I already ate lunch, so I'm going to use it to take my wife on a date. How about that? That's right. Honk, honk. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Man, look at that. We're starting out strong today. Okay, so you guys, I'm going to throw the analytics up here for you. And so I just wanted to explain, you know, Bitcoin mining and like, oh, what is it? And then like have people that were smarter than me, like Bill Gates, get on there and say, yeah, it's pretty good. You know, and Bitcoin Jesus. This was before he was corrupted, you know. This was when he was innocent and young. Twitch says, oh yeah, baby. And so, yeah, I just wanted to explain what the heck Bitcoin is. So this is probably in its simplest form, and there's other videos out there. And then, of course, I just stole everything. And I got 44,000 views. So I was like, dude, this is sweet. So I did, well, what is Bitcoin mining explained? Welcome, Robert Truman. So, again, I took a bunch of clips of what Bitcoin mining was and put it all together in what made sense to me and what it looked like physically. And obviously, you can't cover everything. But I just wanted to cover like the main things of mining and what it looks like. And I mean, look at that. That's insane. Damn to that. Oh my goodness. Stop what you're doing. Stop everything. This is amazing. Here we go. They want the honk honk again. Woo! You are a legend. Keep it up. We've got from Hodl, Arja, Tarna Garsha. John, if we get another if you give us another super chat, John's going to have to come in this stream because it's getting too exciting in here. 20 SEK. I don't know what SEK is. It's what? Sweden. Sweden. Thank you from Sweden. I don't know. Are you Arth? I can't even say your name. I'm so sorry. Argatha Askarad. Is that from a movie? That's like a movie name, in my opinion. You have an amazing name. Woo! This is amazing. Thank you so much. So, congratulations on a year. I appreciate it. Okay. Man, you guys can ask questions or like something. I guess you just want to show your love. Okay. So, of course, I wanted to make a video about, you know, like massive hydro plants and like crazy stuff going on in Bitcoin that amounting to like
and in order for you
millions of dollars to get anywhere near what these guys were doing, right?
Will refuse to.
So, anyways, that's what that video did. It did amazing. 400 views, 400,000 views, and I was like, dude, I gotta go live, right? So I got my buddy Caleb, and he was here. He was from New York, and he visited us in PA. Your cap has the Bitcoin B. Yes, it does. Bitcoin is Ferrari, right? Yes, Bitcoin is a Ferrari. That's right. That's from Twitch. Your cap has the Bitcoin B on it. Yes, it does. It has had the Bitcoin B from the beginning. Yep. I got this from like All Things Decentralized. This is a non-support for them. Whatever that means. Okay, so I got him and we were like super lame. We had like maybe 2 views. Maybe.
Now the altcoin
I like get
market
upset in
isn't
here
that
and
great
like
for mining, unfortunately.
we would put an
it's another lull after the Ether
R7950 like we had no
hype.
equipment, right?
But
Yeah,
there's
the
the
Ether
Bitcoin
coin was
price
really
right there.
good. I used one graphics
$1,125.
card. It was an R9
Boy,
straight up stock
we'll never
that we
see
had
that
from
again.
2013. And I
So we were just chatting like kind of like what Bitcoin is to us and what we can do and
so let's talk about a road.
QR code. Look at that.
You got a road. You're driving on. My story's gonna be terrible. You're driving on a road and you hit a pothole.
February. This is crazy. All right, so basically, oh man, my internet.
This might offend some
Mike
people.
was there with
but the reason why
it was just a great time. It was a great time. So we did a couple of those, and they didn't really catch on. Like, I mean, we had 200 views, 300 views. All right, and then I like shortened them up, and I was like, okay, we're gonna make just like a short one because these were like an hour long, right? Hour. So Mike gets Bitcoin. This is a pretty interesting one. So basically, during the live stream, I sent Bitcoin to Mike through the internet, and he thought it was great. And so basically, we had all these empty boxes here, and I had all these racks. This was in our like second bedroom or something in our place in Thorndale, and we had a pretty nice place. Oh my goodness, we've got to stop what we're doing. John, they want you in this. John, you've got to come in this now somehow. Super chat again. I don't even know who this is from. Get dinner too. Oh man, we got to get dinner too.
Where are we going?
Oh man, I don't know. John, you get dinner with us. We're going to have a celebration dinner.
All right.
1 year celebration dinner. Oh man. Oh, we got to adjust the camera. Look at that. You guys got John in here. You got him.
I'm still on vacation mode. I just got back from Hawaii a couple of days ago, and I'm tired. That's why I haven't been on the stream.
Well, yeah, where'd you go?
Went to Hawaii.
Ooh.
Went to both Oahu and Maui.
Oh man.
It's a pretty good trip. I definitely recommend it if you ever get the chance. It's beautiful. But we're back to the Bitcoin now.
Yeah, man. Your mic's not on, so we're gonna use that one.
It's not on?
No, because I have to run it through the board.
Oh, that's right.
So, if they want to chill out and hang out, this is from Get Dinner on 2. CC says $24.99 in CC. Oh, that's dollars.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is the most we've made in like 6 months.
That's right. We should every time we do this, we should say it's a 1 year celebration. We'll have another one next week. 1 year.
1 year. We would totally be lying. And we're basing the 1 year off of not even the company creation, because that was in 2016 sometime. We formed an LLC for something I'm not allowed to talk about. But basically, we wanted to sell a Bitcoin product. John's mic is low. Is that better? Can you hear him better now? Let us know. I'll turn it up a little bit.
It looks like Limitless Channel actually found my channel.
Oh, he did?
John 41042 is my, I believe that's one of my channels. I have like 3 or 4 and I don't remember the passwords to.
Wow, he found yours, but he couldn't.
But that probably has videos of you on there. That's, I think. So
yeah.
That's not his though, that is mine.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
What is
newbie.
going on? Look at this, this is the greatest celebration ever. And some dessert as well. $6 US before YouTube takes the cut.
This guy, Newbie knows his stuff here.
That's so true. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Newbie, for the support. This has been amazing. $50 in NOK. You know what that one is? John's really good with numbers.
I don't know what that is.
He doesn't know that one.
Where are you? I think he's told us where he's from before.
Oh, he has. We're so bad.
Newbie's a long-time follower.
We should celebrate more often. Okay, John 41042 is your other channel.
That is my channel. Yes,
wow.
That is not Jared's channel. That's not the one he's talking about.
No.
But there is videos of Jared on there, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, so
if you want to see us from like 10, 15 years ago, there's probably a few videos on there for you to check out.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, this is so great. So John, we're gonna have lunch, dinner, and dessert.
Wow.
All on YouTube. We should film it. We should film it. We should. We should go live and be like, hey, this is our dessert paid for by super chats.
Norway. Okay.
Norway. Thank you.
Man, we're getting some love from the Scandinavian countries today. Sweden and Norway.
Somebody
awesome.
says, so the channel isn't yours, Jump J. Pier?
Jump J. Is that your channel?
No, that's not it.
No.
It's a... Oh, I can't give a hint away. I don't want to give a hint away. Okay. All right. So, did you have anything to say before we keep moving on? I mean, we're going to get interrupted again because these guys are amazing.
Yeah, they are. No, what are you up to? I haven't really been paying much attention.
That's okay. So, basically, I'm just kind of going through and kind of highlighting some of the best stuff. Oh, there goes the mic. And what we were doing and how we got to where we are. So, basically, I was sitting in my apartment and this was just like a random live stream where Andy came over and I was like, what is it like to go live and build a rig? Maybe people want to watch that. I mean, it's super boring, but this, you got to remember, was in March of 2017 and Bitcoin was going crazy.
Right.
It was in the news every day. Oh, I got to switch stations. Sorry. And people didn't know what was going on with it, so they were all confused. And most of my questions were, what are you doing? Why are you doing
This is
that?
weird.
Right. So, so basically what I did here is I just literally, Andy and me just talked. And you can hear us for a second here. I mean, you can watch all these on your own, of course. But, and we were just talking.
You're not mining right now, are you?
We like live stream into Caleb, and like he had this liquid
mining
rig that he was building in New York.
I'm streaming
and,
off a different computer.
Granted, we had been in Bitcoin for
off
years,
the
right? So we've been already doing this. This was already normal to us, and we just figured we would film it. Well, we got, you know, like 500 views, and we're like, dude, people want to watch us build rigs. As lame as it is, people want to watch it. So, so I had to keep going. So we had to take it to the next level. Right? So, all in all, I did not make a blockchain video. What is blockchain? So my 3-part series turned into a 2-part series. Somebody says, how is Andy? Is he still mining? To tread lightly, we just don't live in that area, and he is very involved in his
other businesses, yeah.
Other businesses, right. Yeah. So, you know, I'm sure he's doing well. And I don't know if he is still mining. I did buy a lot of his rigs because the demand was so high, and he, of course, turned a profit, so I had to try to acquire as many cards as I could, and he had a lot. So, yeah, you guys have one chance. It's called Vertigo Dash.
Vector Dash.
Why
is that a coin?
Oh, boy. Scam coins again. Rent them your hash for far better rewards than mining. Okay, we'll look into it. All right, so basically moving right along, then we got an interview with Ben. So we built a couple more rigs, and me and Mike, I went to Kentucky. Boy, man, I travel a lot.
I'm coming to you from Kentucky.
You do too.
Mike.
Look at that. So
hey,
Ben,
we're at my house.
that's me with
and
Mike.
We got Caleb.
Man, you gotta tell me to switch it.
What's up, guys?
Okay, so
And
this got
believe it or not,
not very
from an
many
entirely
views, but
different country,
Ben's channel was
we got
doing
Ben.
very good. Ben had
Hey
like
guys,
2,000 subscribers. You know, I had like
Sweet.
100 or so.
Ben, whoa,
And I was like,
audio
dude.
problem.
So
Let's
this
fix
is
that.
Ben and
I think I told you to
me-
mute
me
your computer
in
like
Kentucky
about
at
5
Mike's
minutes
place
ago.
You did,
with
Mike.
Caleb in New
Mike's
York
better at
and Ben
technology,
in
and I'm better at Bitcoin, so we make a great team.
Canada.
In Canada somewhere.
Did you hear about
So
it? What?
this was an awesome,
Wait,
just like, what the heck are we doing, right? What is Bitcoin? Why do people care about it? What are wallets? And we just kind of all chatted, and we had fun, and he streamed it on his channel, I streamed it on mine, and it was great. It was a great time, and I realized, like, something is happening in Bitcoin, right? We got to jump on this, right? So in the meantime, while all of this was happening, while these videos right down here for 2016 and 2017, I decided to make Life of a Miner in the background. And I released it pretty soon after that. And you guys have all seen Life of a Miner. We're not going to go through this. But this was just a huge hit. And I wanted 1,000 subscribers. I remember I told my wife, I uploaded it at night. And I said, I want 1,000 I want 1,000 views in a week.
Right.
in 1 week. That's it. Because, you know, all these other ones, right? 400, 200, 600. Like, I broke one with 1,000 views over here, but that's all I wanted. So I woke up the next day. I got on the train to go to the Apple store to get to work, and I refreshed, and I was like, oh my goodness. It was at like 600 views already. And I was like, dude, I'm going to hit 1,000 before the day's over. Right? So on my lunch break, oh my goodness, I didn't switch the video. on every like break, I was like refreshing, right? I blew past 1,000 and it just went skyrocketing. And I don't know if it was related to Minecraft or what, because it like, when you typed in Minecraft, it showed up as like one of the top videos. So I guess that had something to do with it, but it hit 1 million views within the first year, and so, well, I guess we are almost in the first year. So it went really good, and I was like, dude, this is great. People want to watch Bitcoin stuff. We got another $5. Oh my goodness!
It didn't show up in the.
Why didn't it show up? It's super delayed. Super chat, $5 for Not Your
Oh yeah, we love that guy.
Super fanboy, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, check out his YouTube channel
That's
as well.
right.
Not Your Normal Miner. He's got his own thing going out too. So
Click
check him out.
Yep, click on his name right now. Do it. Click on it. Go visit him. That's amazing. Wow, that $24.99 is still chilling up there.
Nice.
Wow, thank you so much for the love.
I'm thinking maybe some steaks.
Oh, we're gonna do steaks? We can afford steaks?
Maybe.
Going to Outback tonight. Man, you guys are amazing. Celebration of 1 year. Okay, so that's what we're doing. We're celebrating. We're going to go through this. We're going to keep on checking. Okay, so if I think of any other secrets, oh, man, we got to stop again. Boom! Found the channel, Peach's Life. How did he do that?
Please tell us how you found that.
What was the secret, the Limitless channel? I gave that as a contest away. I don't even know what I was giving away.
He found my channel too. Who is this guy? Are you FBI?
That was
CIA?
good.
Who are you?
He did it. Dude, that was hard. I don't think we're subscribed to each other's. Maybe, but he found yours, and then he found your other one, and then... But no, was he the one looking for it in the beginning?
He's the one who found mine.
Dude.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to give him something. What are we going to give him? What do you want?
I didn't plan for this.
Yeah, we didn't plan. What do you want? This is our...
The dog?
Yeah, no. Mika is not available. Okay, so we've got like... we got some broken stuff. Oh, man. What should we give away? He found the channel. I know what we'll give him, John. Brand new, sealed in the box.
Whoa.
Yep, brand new. This is the biggest prize I've ever given away. He found the channel. This is going to be a Ryzen 3, brand new in the box. Oh, man. With the cooler. That's what you're going to get. Send us your address to info@digi.io. The Limitless channel won the game. That's incredible.
It was in your subscribers.
Oh, no!
He says he's a researcher. So.
He's a researcher.
Well done.
He can do it without that.
I wonder how many channels he looked at to find that.
So I'm sorry, I don't think I can provide a board with this. Maybe no, I sent all my boards to North Carolina. But yes, we have given away. Oh my goodness, we got another super chat.
Nice.
What is going on?
Anzar.
What's it in?
Thank you.
Yen?
Maybe yen.
Yen or Japanese? I love your logo. It's just Gmail. No, man. Thank you so much. It'd be crazy. I wonder if people use super chats to sell stuff. That'd be so wrong. That's got to be illegal.
Yeah, they probably don't like that.
So Limitless channel is getting a Ryzen 3 processor. I just found it on the shelf randomly. Clearly I have no use for it, but he gets it because he found the Peach's Life channel, which is super lame. So if you're really bored and you want to find the end of YouTube, as one person stated, honk honk, we got $20 in yen, ruby, or Japanese. I don't know.
Yeah, one of those.
It's probably not rupee. But anyways, man, this is such a good day. Celebration of 1 year. Okay, so what did we do? So what we started to do is after our interviews, Andy had a basement, right? And I was like, dude, we're going to build a mine.
Yeah, it was a great little space at the
Oh,
time.
I couldn't believe he had it because
Yeah.
he had 400 amps. Nobody has
Yeah, that was
400
the key.
amps. So what was the key to how he had 400 amps was basically a multimillionaire built this house back in like the 50s or something, and he never wanted to run out of power, so he had an own dedicated line. The whole neighborhood was not connected to him at all, and he had all kinds of stuff in his house at the time in the 50s, so he had all this extra power put in. That today would require so many permits and who knows what. So what we did was we built this mine. See, there's the 200 amp panel breakers right there, both of them. And one was for his house, and the other one was like just empty. So he's like, dude, you can run rigs down here. So this is, of course, underground. So we had, I don't think we shared it was in his basement, but
No, we were.
Yeah.
it was supposed to be some farm out in the middle.
Yeah,
of nowhere.
it's supposed to be out in the middle. There's a secret. Now you know. It was actually his basement, not a farm or a barn or anywhere far away from anybody. But it was actually really close to where I lived in PA, so I could walk there. I walked my dog there, and there I decided to build basically all the junk, literally like junk, R9s and 290s, and just put them together. I had this old supplemental box that Jack from Apple, an old Apple employee, he was amazing. He started the digital gold with me when we wanted to do our first thing. Look at the Bitcoin price. It was at $2,000 back in the day of May. And we built all this in a day, and we were like, dude, we're going to live stream from down here from now on, because Andy was never heard about Bitcoin, and he was super excited. And you were in PA at this time.
I was.
Yep. John came to some of the streams. So this was May, right? This was right after my birthday in 2017. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So summer of last year. Can you believe that? Holy smoke.
Man, time's gone by quick.
A lot has happened. A lot. Okay, so thanks so much. My first ever prize. I'll email you guys. Thanks. Look at that. He got a Prison's first prize. Yeah, man. I'm sorry I don't really have a new board to give you, but
That's
I
still
mean,
pretty
they're like
nice,
50
though.
bucks. Yeah, that's nice. That's probably like $100. Okay, so so we built into Andes, and then everything after that was all Andes, right? I mean, we went crazy. So we went from like 2,000, that got 66,000 views. I don't know how, but it just did. But then we were averaging like 2,000 views a video, literally just live streaming. And that's huge. I mean, I can't get 2,000 views nowadays, but that 2,000 views is from people just honestly curious.
Right.
That's all it was curiosity. I mean, what are these guys doing? You know, they're just chilling in a basement. It looks like we're trying to hack something. I mean, nothing's legal about this at all, right? So I got these wires hanging down, and then like all these into this plugs, and these got burnt up and overheated, right? And meanwhile, my friends are like, dude, what is Jared doing? Like, he like, I had not left Apple at this point, right? So it was May. I was still at Apple. So I was working full time, and my wife was working full time, and we were building these rigs, and we're like, people are watching us. We don't know why. So we just had to keep going. And super chats were coming in.
Those were big back then.
They were really big. So we were making, you know, $200-300 a stream, easy, like we are today, because we just got another $20
from the same guy.
From the same guy.
Wow.
Pause the video. Stop what you're doing, everybody. This is amazing.
And Czar, thank you.
Thank you. Make
That's
it
awesome.
rain. They probably hate the delay. They send money and then they're like, waiting. Are they going to see it? We do see it. Remember, when we see it, then it takes 40 seconds to get to you. But we see it instantly. That's so weird how that works. Doesn't that confuse you?
A little bit, yeah.
It confuses me. Oh, man. Okay. I want to see a Sizzler live stream. I don't know what that is.
Is he talking about the restaurant, or is he talking about something frying?
Oh, he wants, yeah. Yeah, dude. We burn stuff here. Oh, I should show a video.
Of you getting
Which
sprayed? Or the one where you bake it?
No, I was going to show the one where we light it on fire that I disconnected from YouTube.
Oh, you still have it.
What was the sprayed one?
Oh, I mean, like when the water cooler exploded, that one.
Oh, yeah. That one's good. That one's good. Okay. The suspense is killing me. About what? Oh, what happened? Oh, because I stop the video every time. All right, we're going back. So basically, we're going through here, and I'm showing you how digital gold was created. Now, digital gold, this was just me, and there was like 2 other guys, and I was like, guys, listen, I'm taking this a whole different direction. I'm going towards YouTube because I think I might have a chance here. And so they signed out the rights and let me just take it to YouTube, and I could then do my taxes correctly and all that, because it was going to be a mess. So all in all, between obviously the life of a miner, you get 1 million views. That's what, like $1,000
$100 or $1,000?
$1,000. It's like a penny per a penny per view. Yeah. So it was a couple $1,000s at this point that Life of a Miner had paid. And I was still working full-time at Apple, and I was coming home, filming a stream, going back to Apple. My wife was working. Like, things were crazy. It was nuts. I feel like it was 3 years ago. That's how nuts it was. But we kept pressing on and pressing on. And so we did some live streams out in public.
We got to stop again.
Oh, we do? We really?
Enzar again.
Enzar, he's saving it up.
He's doubling it.
He just doubled his investment in 1 super chat.
Oh.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. You guys are still mining, or is everything off now? Did he seriously just ask that?
Look, there's some people out there that would encourage you to shut off your machines. We ain't one of them.
Yeah, we are literally mining. See that all up there? I know it looks like Breaking Bad, but yeah, that's all the miners. I would take you out there if I could. Yes.
No, we do not stop.
Nope, this is this way.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
That's right. Thank you for the super chats. This has been an amazing day. An amazing day. I can't even handle it. Okay, Hong Kong. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we're still going. We're going to be here for hours. John, we're going to have to Uber Eats with our super chats.
Oh, yeah, we'll
so we keep the stream going. Man, that'd be the first delivery to the bunker ever.
True.
Should we set a goal how many super chats we need to get Uber Eats here?
We have to make them sign an NDA.
Do they even deliver here?
Probably.
I don't know.
One of those companies would.
Oh, okay. Or we could just... Anyways. Alright. So, I don't know where the explosion one was, John. But, so, like, we got 12,000 views on this video when I shortened them. Like, these were, like, hour-long streams, 2 hour long. Look at that one. 4 hours long. 4 hours. Seriously? We streamed for 4 hours? What did we do the whole time? It must have been like a late night. Now, granted, Andy was just as busy, if not busier, than me.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
he was busier at that time. And so the fact that Andy was even there was remarkable. So anytime we had him, like, it was just a blast. And, you know, he was a new miner getting all excited, and he dropped some bank into this, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Thousands of dollars. And so, as you can see, progression was happening. Now, this was still all of our equipment, right? Oh, this is when his card burned up. This might be it. This might be the one.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think I'm wearing the same stuff.
Yeah.
So, look at that.
Yeah, it probably was because this was a long one, so you needed dinner. Remember?
Yes.
You needed dinner because it was going on so long.
It was. Okay, so what happened here was we were running all these rigs, and we had water coolers and stuff from back in the day. They were like 3 years old, and I was still running them, of course. I didn't know nearly what I knew about electric then. Andy's rig was catching on fire, like my card was exploding, so it was getting nutty. Okay, there it was. It was right here. Okay, we're gonna watch this. This is amazing. Okay, so we were just chatting. We're 2 hours into a stream, I can't hear it, but you guys
All
can
right.
hear it.
So
And this is an you have to play the food.
Oh, I had to play the food. Okay. All right, so
log
we're
and
2
play.
hours and 15 minutes in the stream.
I told you that one was gonna work.
Okay, I had some food.
Here we go.
Where did I get some food at?
So Andy wants to build out that section.
Oh man, it was way long. Okay, we're 3 hours
Nighttime
into the
dark.
stream.
Yeah, but you
okay,
can
there's
do
my
it
food.
fast.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
eating
try.
food, right?
I tried
Drinking
to do
a
the best
root
that I
beer.
can.
He had some amazing
Some days
root
it
beers
works
from
out,
New
some
York.
days it doesn't.
You don't like
There's
this
no
stuff,
way
do
you
you? Oh man.
walk that.
Okay, so get ready for it.
All right,
It's
so
coming.
we've got the red card
No.
here. This is the regular one, not the golden
Oh, there it
sample
is.
with the huge.
Okay, right before 3
In
hours.
the
What just happened?
Oh, no,
What's
it's
going on?
Yes.
Okay.
It's lots of times in the house. They're gonna be
That's
come on,
awesome.
Let it go.
Checking that.
Thank you.
No, I was sitting down. I had to play the food.
Yeah, because
Okay.
This card
Alright,
is
so
cool
watch
now.
this. We're just chilling in the stream.
oh well.
I'm Bitsby tripping with 95% sure.
I think Bitsby tripping
Oh,
was
it's
right.
any second now.
So to make sure, I don't know what we'll do with that riser. It's running the 7955.
Completely unexpected.
Entire year more than us.
Boom!
What was that?
What in the
What just happened?
What's going on in the mind?
Pork and stuff
Somebody's
has been
getting
flying
bad.
everywhere. Can you see
I
that?
don't know what's coming.
Oh my goodness! Let's get over here and see this.
So
We have got
what's
steam
happening?
coming in. Oh my goodness!
No! So, yeah, so the water cooler blew up, and, like, I was so upset. I was mainly upset that it was, like, $150, and I didn't know how to get my money back, and I didn't, but... So, that's what was happening on the live streams, right? And so people were like, dude, these guys are crazy. Like, what are they doing? They're hooking up all this random stuff in the basement. They're getting shot by water coolers, burning. I mean, that was hot. Like, almost boiling water.
Oh, we got. Hey. We got
Oh
stop
my
again.
goodness, stop what you're doing. Everybody stop.
CC again.
Cece's bringing it in. Somebody says you need to set a goal. Yankee just
Hey,
gave us
Yankee
another
again.
dollar.
Oh my goodness.
You will need brewskis. Oh, we don't drink.
Yeah.
You don't drink, do you?
I
You
don't
didn't start drinking in Hawaii, did you?
No, I'm water only.
Yep, we still have not had alcohol to this day. We're not drinkers. So, I remember watching this live stream. This was so
Nice.
funny. Look at that. Look at that. He's reminiscing with us. This is the 1 year celebration. Thank you for joining us. Buckle in. This is a long one. Super chats are pouring in. They want us to eat dinner here.
Yeah, they
I
must
don't
think
know.
we're not eating or something.
Yeah, we're not eating. It's 4 o'clock. I don't know. If we make it till 5, we're going to have to order dinner.
Yeah.
You're going to stay here for dinner? If it keep...
Well, maybe.
Should we set a goal? Should we? I don't know if we're allowed to do that. That's probably against YouTube terms and conditions because technically that would be you telling me to give us money in order to eat.
Yeah,
So you guys be as generous as you want. We'll see if we make it till 5. Clearly the super chats interrupt us, so we might not make it.
Maybe that's the point of the super chats. They just don't want us to stop.
They don't.
We keep interrupting them; it'll never end.
So yeah. So what was Digital Gold at this point, John? To you, like, I mean, it was a formation, but I mean, give me your opinion.
It's like a
at this
side
time.
hustle type of thing.
Okay.
That obviously had potential to be something bigger someday. I knew that you wanted to somehow make this into a business, and we had lots of conversations about how we could turn it into to monetize the whole thing in the Bitcoin industry. And some of the ideas were good, some of them weren't good, and ultimately we settled on hosting. But for a while, we wanted to just build rigs and send them to people.
Right.
That was kind of the initial thing, and then we decided that wasn't the best avenue to go.
Yeah,
So-
we tried that.
Right.
Yeah, we came up with like a standard. We built rigs and we sent them to people locally. Really, it wasn't anybody too far away, but they were from like YouTube and stuff, and we just realized the support needed to keep a rig online at your home was just too much. One guy had it at his apartment. It overheated. He might be in the chat with us, but yeah. But that was kind of the next step from, you know, our discussions to making it happen. And yeah, I mean, I had left Apple, and the circumstances around that, basically, I didn't really get along with my managers as well as they wanted me to. And of course, I'm just like this entrepreneur in my head, so I'm trying to change the way Apple should be. And they're like, Jared, what are you doing? Like, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to have to just go on my own. So I just resigned when I got word that there was just some tension there. So, and of course, I had a wife, and we were going to have our first child. No one's ever heard that on YouTube before. You're hearing it now. Thank you to all the super chats. Another secret. So she was working. I was working. I left my job, and I said to my friends, because they're my biggest supporters, and I said, okay, guys, I have about 6 months, I think, before the kid was born, and I'm going to give this a try. And if I don't make it in the 6 months, at least I did it before the kid was born. And now I can go out and get another job and just work a career now that I have a kid with, you know, a family, right? So it was really scary. I mean, it was scary probably for you guys. You're like, this Jared's crazy again. Doesn't he know responsibility? Right? So, anyways, so basically, I just gave it everything I could in those 6 months, and oh man, where are we?
Anzar, who sent us the super chats, had a question.
Oh, he does.
What's the future of mining?
The future of mining. The future of mining is going to still be the at-home miners. Those are not going away. Those will, I believe, always be there in some capacity. You're going to see a lot more locations and laws come into play. So just like Bitcoin exchanges have a lot of laws and regulations that were put on in 2013, mining is going to start having those laws put in through electric. So that's going to be the next future. So be ready for laws of whether that's electric or facilities or capacity or dangers or fire codes, because they probably don't even know how to write. They have to rewrite fire codes for what we do now, because this is kind of unheard of. So
I think a lot of times when somebody asks that question, they're wondering, do you think it's still in GPU mining? Do you think it's in ASICs? Or do you think it's in FPGAs, something else? What do you think's the future?
I do think we're going to see more ASICs hit the market from Bitmain not being a monopoly as much as other companies have popped up. So there's a dozen other ASIC producers now, and when people like Samsung get into the market, they're going to go with people that they like their business models, and that might not be Bitmain. Well, it's not in Silicon's way. No, GMO's way. Mm-hmm. The GMO Japanese place. Well, I think, isn't Samsung Japanese anyways?
I think so.
So, of course, obviously that's going to have a play a part. But you're going to see other things like that. When Intel, AMD, AMD is actually a pretty big supporter of mining. Asus is a huge supporter. They make motherboards made for Bitcoin mining and home mining. So, yeah, that's when we see big companies supporting with their actual dollars, then that's when we'll see how the future will change more towards. It might be an ASICs thing, but it may even be another technology that we don't know about.
Right.
It might be a brand new unit that we can't even think about that exists.
Right.
That is in every society and everywhere. It's in your car, it's in your home, it's in your refrigerator, it's everywhere, because that's what the internet is. It's everywhere. So, exciting! Woo! Okay, hello from Sweden. We're still going strong. Lots of interruptions, but we love them. Keep them coming. All right, so here we are. It's still been, the stream
Still
is
going.
longer than ever. You'd be here your whole life watching us. Okay, so that was fun. There's my dinner not being eaten because it hit the floor. Our audio was so bad then. I remember our audio. Mm-hmm. It took me so long. I hate audio. See, you can probably barely hear us now. So what else? What else? We kept going, and here's you. Oh, I did a review, 40,000 views, and I just kind of summed up what it was like in Andy's. If you didn't know it was Andy's basement, watch this video and you'll figure it out pretty quick. So we built it right upstairs, right, and then we brought it down, built a rig downstairs, and I just kind of did a review on what we had been doing in the last few streams, and when the water exploded in slow-mo, I think that was there. So, oh yeah, crazy times. But we were still, I don't think we had hosted rigs at this point yet. No. And so finally I got John to join us, which was amazing. 2 hours, man. Whoa, we streamed forever. So this is where I started wearing the space outfit. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. I started wearing this pretty often. And being a spaceman, John joined us here.
Did you ever tell the story how you got the spaceman outfit?
Do they want to know? Look at the price. Maybe. Did you see the price? Right there.
$2,400.
Yeah. Look at that price. $2,400. No, John, why don't you share how we got the space outfit?
So for Jared's bachelor party, when he got married a few years ago, we decided we had to dress him up somehow. And I asked our friend Mike, who you saw earlier, I was like, what should we dress him up as? And he said, an astronaut. I was like, yeah, we're gonna put him in an astronaut outfit. So I got off of Amazon. For his bachelor party, we just marched him downtown along the beach there, and he was going crazy. People were taking photos with him. Like, the kids loved him. It was a fun time. But I thought the suit was gonna be like a one-time use only thing, and you got a lot of use out of it. So it was a pretty good purchase, I think.
Yes, terrific purchase. The best part is when they told me to put it on, they said I can take it off if I admit we never landed on the moon. No,
if you admitted that we landed on the moon.
See, it's so past. It's all I say.
That's
if I admit we landed on the moon, which I do not, and I will not, so the suit did not come off.
Now we're going down another rabbit hole.
Anyways,
theories.
We should have a stream of conspiracies. Yeah, that'll take the channel to a whole nother level. All right. Moving on. Do you recommend getting another RX 588 gigabyte now? Nope. Custom water cool. I don't pay for electricity. Ooh. Yes, you do. Somebody does. If you don't, mom, dad, uncle, friend, business owner.
Could be a landlord that has it all included. If so, I'd take advantage of that.
Oh, John, it's terrible. Well, it's against the law.
It's not against the law to use electricity. He said another RX 588. He didn't say open up his own farm in his apartment.
Oh, newbie! Yes!
Oh, come on, newbie.
Oh, I haven't believed it since today.
Don't encourage him, please.
Don't believe 1 second of it. Dude, John, we can barely do a FaceTime call in 2018. How in the world did we live stream from the moon?
I don't know.
Let that resonate for a minute. Have you ever tried to FaceTime somebody a neighborhood away and it's choppy and crappy?
Yeah.
Okay, and we beamed it in the 60s from the moon. All right, moving on. So John, we had John as a guest. 16,000 views, man. June 1st, I left Apple 20 days later, June 20th, I believe. So 19 days later, I left Apple, and I had a meeting in New York. It was crazy. Here's a secret about this. Where is it? There's this one right here. Okay. I actually had a meeting in one of these buildings up here. Nobody knows this. This is new to YouTube. See, everybody's getting all the secrets right now. So, at night, and I got there really early, and I got somebody contacted me and wanted to create a way for our original while digital gold was being built idea, which we're not allowed to share on the stream. But they wanted to take that concept and back it with millions and make it go everywhere. So I, of course, told them all the negatives because I'm a pessimist, and they didn't really like it. But shook hand. I think that was the time I actually sat down with my first millionaire. He had sold some phone technology to Samsung and had done very well. And so he was a multimillionaire, and I think that was the first time I actually multimillionaire. I guess not millionaire, but multimillionaire who had made his whole life off of just business. And he was young. He was probably like 40, something, and so it was crazy. So I had a meeting down here in New York, and I was in Philly at the time, right? So it wasn't a big drive, and that was amazing. Obviously, it didn't go anywhere because we did everything on our own, but it was just a cool opportunity. So, yeah, there's my Popeyes. Love Popeyes. Don't poison my Popeyes. So, yeah. Okay, then we decided to do something crazy, which hit an amazing 10,000 views. We baked a GPU. And if you watch the live one, which... This is not the live one. This is the remake of the live. We did it live. You can see we did not cut or cheat or anything. We actually tore the card apart. That was completely broken. We proved it didn't work. We tore it completely apart. We took it upstairs into the oven. That would give it away. It was the basement as well. I kept pretending it was the basement. Not the basement. It was totally the basement. So we took it up there. This turned out really well. I mean, this. Yeah. I watched this just a few weeks ago for the fun of it. It was awesome. And there we did. We baked it, and sure enough, we put some new thermal grease on it. We put the cooler back on it. We started it up, and sure enough, it started mining. It was crazy.
Did you think it was going to work?
No. 100% not. No, I didn't think it would work at all. Look at my hair.
Oh, crazy scientist.
I know. I was so exhausted. Andy was exhausted. You see, Andy was he's exhausted. Oh man, it was so hot. And but that was a blast, guys. Go check that video out if you haven't seen it.
100 mega hashes on Ether.
And if it does explode, oh wow, I can't stand it. It smells so bad. So we wanted to think of other creative ideas like that, and I'm not on my I can't show them the video I delisted because I'm not on my I gotta go to here. I'm gonna go to Video Manager and show you. And it has, I can't understand what he's saying there, but okay, let's go back here. So along those lines, I wanted to go even crazier than just baking a GPU, right? I wanted to go to the next level, which was lighting a laptop on fire. Who was there for that stream? So, oh, we're not even there yet. We're still at the mining pool. Okay, so 6,000 views, 49,000 views, how to build a rig. So things were starting to take off, and then I started a mining pool, which was hilarious. No, we're not giving this was the live stream of us mining on the water, which was very dangerous. Secret to this, right back here on this side, all the wives were there watching and freaking out because, of course, this was live 110 volts in the water, and I went swimming in it as a joke, a mining pool, get it? I was mining in the pool. So, yeah. Yeah, so that was actually the graphics card that we baked.
Oh, I
yes.
Know that.
Yep, there's another secret. That wasn't it, but the other one we mined with was the one we baked. I think it was right here we were hooking that up. Yep, so there it is. So these were old miners that we had from back in the day, like 2013 style. I mean, so we obviously we didn't care if it broke. We had already mined a bazillion Litecoins off of them and cashed them all out and lost all of our potential earnings, but you learn. Never shut off your rig. So yeah, so that's how that one went. Yes, you can go out. Okay, my dog wants to go out and play in the warehouse. Don't worry, she can't get to the rigs. Okay, so moving on, the mining pool went really well, so I wanted to take it to another level, and we lit a laptop on fire. Oh, somebody says he remembers that one. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I completely delisted it. Nope, maybe I lost it. Oh, this was it. Breaking Ethereum Day 2. Nope, that's still alive. Is this it? Nope. Anyways, I guess I can't show you the secret video. I was really excited to show them the secret video, John.
Huh.
It's one that was not. This is it. Nope, that's 7 minutes.
Yeah, but it lasted a little while.
No, it was an hour.
It was an hour?
Yeah. I thought this was it. That was the test. Wow, weird. I don't think I deleted it, but maybe I deleted it on accident. It was that at night. I know it was at night. You guys see it? No, this was too soon. Alright, we're going to look one more time. We're going to look one more time. Maybe this was it? Breaking Ethereum Day 2? I thought I delisted it. It was Breaking Ethereum. Alright. Oh, nope, that was the 7-minute one. Okay, well, moving on. We got plenty to go through. I know it was at night. We did a stream at night, and I thought it was when... We'll try this one. This doesn't have monetized, so that might be it. Yep.
Oh.
Hey, it's still on YouTube. Okay, so basically what we wanted to do was we had an old laptop, and I wanted to get the point across that you shouldn't mine with your computer, because at the time, with your laptop, sorry, you shouldn't mine with your laptop, because at the time everyone wanted to mine and they were using their laptops, and so we were really upset, and I was like, dude, stop mining with your laptop. Well, as you can see, it completely failed. The laptop wouldn't even light on fire with fire. Were you here for this one?
I was here, yeah.
What was your thoughts during this?
Well, I love fire, so I enjoyed it very much. But yeah, it took a little longer than I thought it would.
So, obviously we didn't have very many people watching, and, this is so bad. And I was like, I was getting so upset by this point, because I was like, I just wanted to create a fun video, and it was not turning out like the way I wanted. I thought it would just be a flaming frenzy, but it clearly didn't. And oh, I missed the best part, where I took it down with smoke. Yep,
Yeah,
there's John.
That smelled horribly.
Oh yeah,
It was hard to breathe.
Yeah, it did. All right, so the laptop melted in two, and then of course I had to shut it off, and oh, junk. I went to Home Depot and bought that. Of course, used the whole can right away. So, this is like a commentary on a video, you know, like a movie commentary. Is that what it's called? Director's
like
cut?
The extended cut, yeah. The
Yes!
Director's cut, yeah.
Director's cut of my channel. This has been a year. This is what we're celebrating, and so if it's long and boring, then stay watching. Okay, so obviously that didn't turn out the way I wanted. Andy was really busy with life, and oh, look at little Digi back there. Remember Digi? Yup. That was a desperate like Instagram thing. I wanted to try to get Instagram going. Follow me around Philly. That didn't work. Basically, I've had a lot of failed ideas. And so if you learn anything, that you just got to keep trying. So Andy's rigs were still running in the background here. And like, look, like he's texting because he's so busy. And I was like all hyper on the stream, and he was like, I got to keep up with work. This is killing my time. Bitcoin's at $2,500. Like, we've doubled our money. So like things are going crazy. So it came basically to a pivotal point where, now I should go back to the regular channel. I should have been, where do I go from that dashboard, I think? And, oh man. Bear with us one moment while we pull up our videos. I don't know how we're live twice, but that's cool. Okay. So we're not going to obviously go through the most recent ones because you guys have been there through that.
Oh, we got another one.
Look at that. Stop what you're doing, everybody. We just got another super chat from...
Not your normal miner again.
Again, another $5.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Looking forward to see where the next year takes you. We are too. We are too. We have learned a lot. Okay. All right. Big secrets coming up soon. Big secrets. Big secrets. All right. So things were a little rough right around that time. And then August 1st happened. And everybody knows what August 1st was.
That was an interesting day. Interesting time.
Interesting for sure.
Scary.
Yep.
For some people.
Well, this was the fork.
Yeah.
And why did I just lose it? See? It's like... Did I lose it? John, where was I before? How did I have all my videos? Dang it. 1 second, guys. I remember August 1st, Coinbase shut down. No one knew what was going to happen. I don't know how I had my videos up in that view that I just had, but I thought I had all my videos here, but I guess they're not here anymore. Because it's just stopping at... Oh, okay. Ooh, there we go. All right, here we go. All right, getting back on track. So August was when Bitcoin forked. And that stream had like 4,000 people watching Digital Gold live. Okay? And this, honestly, is where... July 31st, right? So I had left my job for a month. And, John, you were there!
For part of it, I think I had to go to bed, though. Because wasn't this late at night?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe it was. So, things with Andy were, he was really busy. He couldn't do the streams in his basement. So I put them in my house here that we had. And, oh yeah, that was at night. Oh, because I went to bed and then I woke up again and I streamed again. And so, you have 4 hours. Wow. That was another 4-hour stream? How did I... No, something's not right. No. This was the night before. So I did a 4-hour stream at night.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't make it. Because I didn't have enough energy. So the next morning is when... August 1st. See? I was losing it. Granted, I worked on... Oh, John.
I'll do this one. Thank you, Yankee. Yes, we did land on the moon. We all know it's... Everybody knows it's... Thank you.
We did not.
We did.
We did not.
We certainly did. Our government would never lie to us.
You're hilarious. Yeah, right. American government's so honest. I don't have to worry about my YouTube channel being shut down because they've already done a good job at that. So go ahead, shut me off. Okay, freedom of speech. Lie. Okay. Don't get me going. I'm going to get too much. All right, so basically, I didn't have a whole lot to do. We had 7 hours to go before the fork, and of course it could be extended because this was all based on block times of 10 minutes, and that's averages. So, so the next day, this is where it went crazy. We were an hour away, and we had whole companies tuning into us and donating. I probably had like $1,000 in super chats that day. But what happened was people called in and they were using terrible language.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We had to shut that part of the YouTube channel down.
We did. They were being racist and it was just wrong. And I think part of that was the reason that YouTube killed my channel now.
Oh, that could have been.
I think they realized that he was taking live calls, not screening them. People were being racist and rude and swearing, and I couldn't shut their stream off quick enough. Yeah. So, and obviously with 4,000 people live, there's going to be those guys that just want to be rude and mean and disgusting. So, anyways, so my biggest, Andy came over because he couldn't believe that this many people were live, and everything freaked out, right? Coming soon, right? Like no one, this was a historical moment in Bitcoin. This will go down in the history books that our children will read about. What happened on August 1st, and we were live there with you. So eventually it kicked back in, and Bitcoin was still around, and Bitcoin Cash was created. And it's still around today. I was sucking down the Starbucks like, keep me going. So, the worst part about this was I actually screwed up the stream. And I have to share this. I feel so bad. So, I think it was before this. So, yeah, I mean this, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go watch this. Because this was a really big deal. 9 minutes. 6 minutes. Okay, we're going to, secret here, we're going to show you a major screw up. 3 minutes. Okay, here's the screw up. So everybody had waited this whole time. And notice where my camera was. My camera was on the wrong screen. My live stream was down here in the corner. You guys see that? And I was on this stupid Jack's website. Okay? And so I couldn't believe it. I filmed for like seriously 8 hours live. And this is what I give my people. Jacks, right? And music, right? Because I was getting the pump going. I was all excited, and I started jumping around in craziness, and it was counting down. See, look, there I am. It had happened, and everyone's listening to top shelf music. Okay.
That was some good advertiser for them that
Yeah,
day.
top shelf, colorful. You got it. Okay, and I was so excited, and everybody, 4,000 people were tuning in watching this. This is what they were like, this is crap. This is complete crap. Right? So they thought that I was like this professional studio, that could actually do a stream, and I couldn't. I couldn't even at the pivotal moment. And it wasn't until my amazing wife came down and said, switch the stream. Switch the stream. So... look at that. I was freaking out right there. I was so happy, and still we are listening to Jam Top Shelf. Did you even know this?
I did not.
You didn't know this. John, I was disgusted. So finally I got the stream back, and it had already happened, and I was just... And if you guys have ever done streams, or maybe it's just me, like I have to have extra energy that doesn't exist anywhere else in my life to keep the stream going. And I think I had just realized what had happened.
I'm so bad is what you're saying it looks like.
I know everybody, what's happening? Oh, I messed up my whole stream, you know. What are you gonna do? You're trying to run. I'm like double checking, I'm like, no, this is not happening. Moving right along. You know, my hairs are standing up, I'm sweating. Right, can I move my Polanex? I'm telling you. Can we move Polanex? What can we do? What can we do with all this? Oh, I'm so upset. Okay, so yeah, that's what happened there, guys. So a little secret, just so you know. Community knows this computer back here was actually running, and it looks like monitors. Bitrex. So I had like all these monitor displays running off of this. 5 minutes and it's not loaded. Did we miss any? Yeah. So today, after this, YouTube honestly just killed my channel. If you look at the analytics, I could show you. I'm not going to bore you with that stuff. But after this, I straight dropped off. You can see it where I was going straight up, and then they killed it. So it was that day, August 1st, and then I just tried my best, right? But what had happened, let's see, we went back to Kentucky, we filmed there, we did tours of our mine. Oh, this was a big one. This was a big one. September. We're in September now. So this is when we hooked up the ASIC Antminer with John. It was awesome. This was our first ASIC we had ever done. And I remember when I first heard about Bitman, I was like, oh, this is a scam. Like, yeah. I don't think. But that was 2013, right? And clearly they were doing millions. Yeah.
Remember how loud that was?
I do.
When we first turned it on?
It was remarkable.
It was loud.
Oh, man. I gotta put that back up. So, yeah, basically, at this time, I had left my job, and YouTube was just supporting my income, and my wife was working, but she was pregnant, and we knew that she wasn't probably going to go back to work after that. And it was September. My YouTube channel was going straight down, and somebody wanted to host a rig. So they hosted a rig, and during this filming, I had started the first rig. Look at the price, $3,000. $3,000. That's a good solid number right there, $3,000. So I had my first client. It was somebody I knew, somebody I worked with, and he wanted a lot of equipment to start. He was going in deep, and he hosted a rig with us, 2 rigs actually, and I charged him fees. And at that time, it was an 8-card rig, and Andy said he would like $4 from the 8-card rig. And I said, okay, well, I'll keep $4 for myself. And his $4 would pay his electric and keep him some profit. Well, I got thinking, obviously, you know, the light bulb turned on. It makes sense now, but at the time, $8 8-card rig, I didn't know how to structure anything. Then I realized it was $1 a card. So I was like, wait a second. So I did the math, ran the numbers. If I could get $1 a card, I could potentially use 50% to pay the fees of everything that it cost, and then 50% to profit to keep, obviously, me alive, because if I don't stay alive, everything dies. So that's how that happened, and I tested the hosting for probably 2 months before I told YouTube about it. And I said, hey guys, we're hosting, because I didn't want there to be any issues, and I didn't want to go too public with it. Well, obviously finances were getting tight with us, so we actually moved right about here. Yep, October. Hey, wow, we're like right up to the day of a year ago. So my wife was due for like Christmas, right? Yeah, it was Christmas.
Yeah, right for Christmas.
Wow. So I had to prepare for this, right? And I wanted to somehow have somewhere we would live. And secret here, oh, I'm not showing them this. Secret here, life was crazy because my wife was working and I was trying to do these streams which weren't going anywhere, and I knew I needed to host, but I didn't know how to host, and I needed a place to live. So what the heck was I going to do?
That's a good question.
So I bought an RV because a family member said I could stay there. And lo and behold, this is the RV.
Can't believe you used to live in here.
Yeah, well, yep. So this is actually really pretty in here, and this is where I moved my pregnant wife and myself. My friends thought I was an idiot again. Something normal, that's okay. I accept it. They think I'm crazy. So, but it was nice. We tried to paint. We clearly didn't finish. So we'll give you a tour. Oh, this, if you're wondering. See, like, this is why. Like, we had the cabinets torn off. We were painting, and we were excited. There was a couch here, and we were like, oh, this is going to be great. That's where we're going to have the bedroom and the kid. And this was obviously the bathroom right here. And there was a shower there. Was. Definitely not anymore. And so it was a rough time. So really, really rough time because I just wasn't making enough. And the family member we thought would let us live there for a decent amount of time, but things went awry and led us up until, so we are literally at a year ago today, and I'm hosting 2 rigs. So right about the RV time, which was, let's see, right here. Yep. So here's another secret. Right here, I'm actually on the property where the RV was. And I had spent every day preparing this RV as my home for my wife and our newborn. And it was hard. It was very hard. So it was beautiful where I was, of course, and we planned to stay there. We had ASICs hosted in that guy's house, and we actually had hosts machines there because it was too far from where Andy was. So it was crazy. So, but it didn't stop there. It got worse. So I had an amazing friend invest in digital gold back when we were doing rigs in people's homes, and I had used that money to cycle through into the next formation of hosting. And so then I used that to buy equipment for hosting. And during that video you just saw, oh, John, you're not in it. Why is this not level anymore? I didn't even adjust it. Oh, now you're definitely not in it. Now we lost John completely. So I have these two rigs, and I have this home I have to prepare and get ready, because it was not an RV park, it was somebody's house, and I was putting thousands of dollars into it, and I was trying to start this company of hosting, and I didn't know how to do it. And I remember sitting like right here on the couch, and I was just alone, and I was like praying, how am I going to do this? Because I couldn't scale it. That was the biggest issue. The biggest issue was scaling. I realized I could host them, but I couldn't scale and keep organized with all that. So I met with a developer, and he quoted me like, I thought it was $500. Do you remember this? Oh, I told you this? For software that would allow me to scale hosting.
Yeah.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, I think it was. Where was it? 500 or 5,000?
It was 5,000.
5,000.
I thought it was 500.
Yeah, you thought it was 500, but it was. Yeah, you were off a zero.
which happens a lot. I'm off zeros. So yeah, $5,000. So I thought it was 500. So I was like, sign me up. He's gonna allow me to scale it, because I was freaking out. I think we had 3 clients at the time, maybe 4. And I couldn't do it all. I could not keep up with it. And so, you know, I'm a believer, and we both are, and I just prayed, dear God, please give me a way to scale this. I cannot afford $5,000. I have got to support my wife. I'm having a child. I'm living in an RV. I have people who are relying on me as far as hosting. Should I go back to Apple? What should I do? And it was just the perfect timing. I did the right research on Google, and I figured out the programs to use in tandem to create a host. And once I realized it would scale with me, and I could spend a few $100s and get it, and spend more hundreds as I needed, I went live. So it's not over yet. Nope. Are we gonna make it till 5? Oh, we're making it till 5. I'm not that hungry yet, though. I'm having too much fun. Okay, so I was ready. I was full swinging. We were hosting. Things were exploding. Right here we are. We are exploding. Digital gold was bringing in some good money. I was selling rigs, obviously for profit, to be able to buy equipment like electrical wires and stuff. But I always believed that the business should have more than like my personal income. So I was giving as much to the business as possible. And so anything I could buy to make hosting easier, that's what I was doing. And as you can see here, we were selling, oh man, these were a steal. I think we were getting these for like $3,000 and selling them for $4,000. Like, we weren't even making that much, but it went nuts. So I don't know. I guess it was just the time. Look at these. Like, I was stacking them. So digital gold was really getting into swing. Bitcoin was at 16 grand. Okay. Oh, I skipped to the major event. So during this time, the child came early. A lot early. We went to the hospital. This is the hardest part. We went to the hospital because we were here in the RV, and she could barely sleep. I was working out here, and she had a headache for 3 days. And she said, if the headaches goes for one more night, we have to go to the hospital. I was like, okay, okay. So we went to the hospital. I hope she doesn't mind I'm sharing this. Yeah, she's fine. so we went to the hospital, and apparently there's this thing called preeclampsia, and it's like really dangerous. And back in the day, a lot of women died from it, and one of the biggest signs is a headache. So we go there to the hospital with a headache, and they're like, "You're not leaving until you have a baby." I was like, "Oh, there's no way. That's like over a month away."
Yeah.
Way over a month away.
It's like 5+ weeks away.
Yeah. Right? We didn't even have a middle name. No. Right? We didn't have any bags. We just like showed up at the hospital with a headache and wanted some medicine. And they said we're having a baby. Well, I was living in this, we still had our house in, I guess I could share it, Thorndale, which was 40 minutes away from the hospital, but we were moving out of there to the RV, which was Lancaster. And the hospital was near Lancaster, which was 20 minutes from our Lancaster house, but we were staying in the RV just for a night. Like, we still lived in Thorndale.
Yeah.
You still lived in Thorndale, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this was not good timing at all. So, I'm starting a company, my wife's still at work, and we're having a baby, and we're living in 2 different places at once. And the RV wasn't ready to live in. Right? So, oh my goodness, it was nuts. So, to give you an example, if you guys are not as self-employed and you work a job, you have this thing called FMLA, right?
Yeah.
And you can take some time off and you can be with your family and you don't ever think about work. Well, when you're self-employed, you have to think about work all the time. So, I'm literally like, my wife's having a baby, and I'm literally answering emails to clients. And nobody knew this. Like, maybe one client knew it. But we're in the hospital for days, and we come back, and then we're back in the hospital. And then our kid has to be in the hospital for what, like 2 weeks? Yeah. So our kid was not even ready to be on this earth. So we had to keep him in like an incubator. And they basically had to grow him in there with all these machines and medicine and the grace of God, and it was incredible. So the kid is strong and healthy now. It's amazing, but it was the lowest, awfulest, craziest time of my life, and I had to move. We had an RV. I needed a job, and obviously, like, everything was falling apart, but the business was still going, and I had to keep the business going. So that was where I was gone from YouTube for weeks at a time, because the business came first, and I had to get the business going because it would take care of my family. And I didn't have millionaire investors like dropping what people think that.
Yeah. No.
No, it's
No
a
investments.
couple $1,000s is all that we had to get going. We didn't have millions of dollars poured into any of this. So the clients were just entrusting us in a basement, hosting these rigs for them, because I guess they believed in what we were doing, and they believed that we were honest, and we are honest, so I guess that helps. But, oh, man. So it was rough. It was really rough. And as you can see in this video, we were hosting these rigs, and it just, So then we didn't have a place to live because the family member we were with kicked us out of the RV, right? So we weren't allowed to live in the RV. We just had a newborn. My wife had to go back to the hospital because of health issues, and I was starting a business. So, yeah, so what did we do? We traveled. So we had all the rigs. We had rigs in Pennsylvania. We had rigs in Kentucky, and we were just traveling around while my wife went to the hospital and stayed at family and friends' houses because we didn't know what the heck we were doing, right? So my life was a complete mess, but the business was booming, so I had to keep going, right? People wanted rigs. I couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah.
So then we had an amazing friend, Trey. He let us use the barn. as you guys know, this is pretty much going to bring us to where we are today. But we built this barn. He had this barn. We put our rigs in there like we had before. We were trying to sell. I remember we were trying to sell station number 1. We're like, who wants it?
Who wants the top spot?
It sold. So clients have come and gone. Some of these clients that own these rigs are now gone. And it's just, yeah, that's very true. Yeah, clearly we rough on the family. And so we were building these rigs and we were telling YouTube how to do it, and the stream was going pretty good. And we sold out of this. We combined resources between this facility and the Pennsylvania facility, and we weren't sitting on a whole lot of capital, but we were sitting on enough to get the bit bunker. So sure enough, that's right, we put obviously the profits from the sale of the rigs and the fees. You guys can do your own math to build the bit bunker, and as you guys know, watch the bit bunker video, you can see we started from nothing and went into this. And so we had a lot of employees, well, as contractors. John left because things were booming, and John took a big risk in his life, and then it just flatlined. So now John's probably going through the low of his life.
Oh, no, I'm good.
He's good.
I'm good.
He doesn't have a kid on the way, so he's okay so far. And man, it was just, that's what happened in a year. Wow, we just summed up the whole year.
Would you recommend someone starting their own business?
No,
Whoa.
I would not. I am not one of those guys that is going to get on there and say, get out of your butt and go start a business. I'm not. No, I don't believe it's for, I believe
not for everybody.
It's for very few people.
Okay.
Because it's crap. And unless it's like your dad's going to give you a business,
Yeah.
it's awful. There's no security. I mean, literally, most of you just have to show up to work and you get a paycheck. Like, just show up. Yeah, you got to do something, but really, it's just showing up and you get a check. Us, like, we might not get a check at all, or we have to work for months without any pay and just hoping for that one day that you're going to get a couple $1,000s, which only spread out is like hardly anything. So, by no means are we killing it in here. I mean, we're doing well enough to just survive in this market, and we're surviving in a down market, which says something good about what we have, right? We have something good enough.
We haven't shut off the machines like some people have, so...
We survived this hard time. So, yeah, all that in a year. So, no, I would not recommend starting your own business. But if you can do it, then do it. But it was just too hard for me, and I don't know if I would do it again. That's a hard question. As of right now, I don't know if I would do it again. I just wanted the experience to know that I could do it, I guess. And I did it. We did a year.
Yep.
So we still have to make it 4 more years, though. We got 4 years to go.
Crypto isn't going anywhere.
No, it's not going, but... So, no, we're not doing big sales. No, we're not selling rigs out the wazoo. No, we're not building in 5 different facilities. And no, our emails aren't off the hook like they were. And life's crazy. Yes, we're just chilling out on YouTube, hanging out with you guys in the random part of the day because we have time to kill, because we're just waiting for our current clients to either tell us they're shutting the rigs off, which somebody did today. 8-card rig that we just lost. And obviously that hits our income when people shut off their rigs. And I don't want anybody to be in a contract because I didn't come from money, and I don't want people to feel like they have to give us large amounts of money in contracts to get stuck in something they don't want to be in.
Right.
So
that's what sets this place apart from the other people. No contracts.
Right.
You want out, you get out.
Full access, 100% profits. I mean, I just literally wanted people to mine the way you and I would mine. Anybody would mine. So Wow. As a Minnesota, you're the last one paid and the first one sued. Yes, that is so true. That's from Twitch. So anyways, wow. Not to put a damper on anything. I know that ended in a very low point. But I just wanted you guys to know that anytime you saw an absence on YouTube, or maybe I'm absent on YouTube, or you're wondering what is Digital Gold doing with his life, like, it just was, I was with some hard times, and I might be going through some hard times again, and that's just part of this adventure. So we'll see where it ends up. We're still going. We're gonna make it another month, and
thanks to your generosity, we have dinner tonight.
Yes.
Well, it was gonna be ramen noodles, but
Do you really want to go dinner tonight?
I mean, we'd have to film it if we're gonna do it.
I can tell Ruth Ann we're going with dinner's paid. You want to go?
Okay.
What day is it? It's Wednesday. Of course, it's the dinner.
Oh yeah.
John, we're going to dinner tonight.
All right. Any recommendations from people? I heard Sizzler earlier. I don't think we have one of those around here anymore.
We should do it live, at least for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go live at dinner. Thanks to all of you super chats for the 1 year celebration. They seriously paid our dinner.
That's very nice, very generous. Thank you, everybody.
Limitless found the Life of the Peaches channel, super boring channel, hours of work, hundreds of hours of editing. But yeah, he gets the Ryzen 3 brand new. Oh, it's out of focus. Super chat's been amazing, guys. Thank you for taking us on the journey. Yep.
It has been.
Man, there's so many other little details we left out, but I think they get the point. I think they get the point.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're going to do another one in a year. That's right. Where will we be? Oh, dog wants in. Bored in the warehouse. Oh, I can't get by the rigs. I'm pretty bored. Hey, Mika. Hey. Should we make you the star of the show? Come here, Mika. Come here, Mika. Hi, Mika. This is how you get 40,000 subscribers and 6,000 views a video. Just have a beautiful dog. I'm not making fun of competition, I promise. It's totally a lie. Okay, we're gonna go to dinner because it's time for dinner. Mika, you want some dinner? You want some food? Okay, you guys are awesome. I don't know how else to end it because other than thank you.
Yeah, it's been fun.
They're the reason we're here.
That's right.
Literally, the people through that lens, in that wire, through the transcoder, live on the YouTube, they are the reason that we're sitting here right now.
Yep.
I don't take that lightly.
No, yeah.
It's humbling.
It really is. So thank you guys.
We're going to be back. We're going to go live at dinner. We're going live at dinner. Thank you. Love you guys.